How's it going, everyone? So, some of my fears with Monster Hunter Wilds on PC is coming to fruition. Now, obviously, fundamentally, the game is being received very well. People are incredibly excited about Monster Hunter Wilds, and it's a game that I think is going to do exceedingly well when it comes out. However, the element of the game that has been worrying me a little bit was the system requirements. The system requirements are a little bit insane, to say the least, and a lot of people are now playing the game on PC and are having a lot of issues with the game from a technical standpoint. However, given the fact that this game is still how many months away? 3.5 months or so away. Hopefully they make the necessary fixes come the end of February, but let's go over some of the issues that people are posting on the Steam community forum. Unplayable, don't waste your time if you have a mid-end PC like me, and this PC is not bad. Ryzen 3600, 16GB of RAM, and an RTX 3060. The game refuses to open. And, that is an issue. But then there are also people that are playing the game on lower end rigs that are saying that they are fine. There is also a Monster Hunter Wilds troubleshooting and issues reporting thread that is live right now on the Steam page, and this is a lengthy post coming from Monster Hunter's official, Capcom Steam page, and it's saying a lot of the stuff that you would expect. Check the game's system requirements, which I'll go over again in a little bit. Add the game's folder and your files into your antivirus programs exception and exclusion list. That sometimes does help out. Give administrator privileges to Steam in the game. Update your video card graphics drivers and Windows operating system. Yes, I know some of these things sound like obvious to you guys. That's why I'm laughing a little bit. But for some people, they don't update their drivers. Check your graphics driver settings and computer power settings if using a dual NVIDIA Intel GPU. Okay, most of you guys are probably not doing that. Update DirectX. Update your Windows Media Player. Verify the game's cache on Steam if you're experiencing issues with the game's stability. Please confirm that there are no other applications running at the same time. If you are experiencing issues with the game's stability, delete your shader cache files. If you are experiencing crashes caused by insufficient VRAM while performing shader warming, please contact Intel Corporation or the PC vendor. If frame generation option is grayed out and cannot be enabled, they have a fix for that as well. There are a lot of issues that people are reporting. Let's just put it that way with the PC performance. There's also a thread on the Gamer.com, I should say, an article on Gamer.com, and it does highlight some Reddit threads that showcase very broken visuals and the game barely being able to run, in this case, a 3060 Ti. Now, again, the game is currently in open beta, and let me just say, it is far better that we are experiencing these issues now versus when the game actually drops on February the 28th and people have spent $70 on the game. Now we can actually give feedback to Capcom. Now Capcom is going to have some time to actually make some corrections to the PC version. I don't know how many corrections they're going to be able to make, because at the end of the day, the PC system requirements are still astronomically high, all things considered. Maybe not, astronomically high, but they are really high when you actually look at it and you break down the whole thing, and we'll go over that in a second. But the fact is, the beta is free for everyone. You don't have to pre-order the game or anything like that. You can literally just go on Steam, request access to the beta, and you will be in. But I really do believe that this is going to be one of 2025's biggest games, and when I look at February has historically been a month of crazy game releases, and February of 2025 is no different. When you have Monster Hunter Wilds, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Trails Through Daybreak 2, there's just an absurd amount of games, but head and shoulders above all of those games, even above Assassin's Creed Shadows, I truly believe is Monster Hunter Wilds, and I believe that Wilds has the potential to be as big of a game. Maybe this is a little bit hyperbolic, but as big, or close to as big, let's say that, close to as big as Elden Ring was in February of 2022. I truly believe the momentum is there for Monster Hunter. I truly believe the momentum is there for Capcom. However, if you are coming out with a garbage PC version, that is going to hurt you right off the rip. And we recently looked through Capcom's financials and their breakdown of PC versus console sales. You guys, it's like 54% of the player base, or excuse me, their sales numbers are coming from PC. The PC market has been established as a huge sector for them for financial results. But if the game doesn't work in this case, that's obviously going to be an issue. Now, the beta is going to run until, well, what is it? Until November the 4th. So, you know, there's still going to be a couple more days on it running, and, you know, you can still check it out, see how it runs on your machine. And let's go over those system requirements again, because on the surface, I think if you look at them, they don't look that insane. Minimum is an Intel Core i5 10600 or an Intel Core i3 12100F or an AMD Ryzen 5 3600, 16 gigs of RAM, and a GTX 1660 Super or AMD Radeon RX 5600. So on that basis, people saying that they can't run the game on an RTX 3060, that should not be happening given the minimum requirements. However, the minimum requirements are for 1080p upscaled from 720p native resolution, 30 FPS under the lowest graphics settings. Now that's with a 1660. That's kind of insane. That's 720p using upscaling, lowest settings, and not even 60 FPS, 30 FPS. Then recommended is a Core i5 11600K or an Intel Core i5 12400, a Ryzen 5 3600X or an AMD Ryzen 5 5500, 16 gigs of RAM, an RTX 2070 or an RTX 4060, an RX 6700 XT, and then that's for 1080p at 60 FPS. Is it a regular 60 FPS? No, that's with frame generation enabled. 1080p with a 4060, and that's with medium graphics. That's insane. Like, that level of system requirements is insanity. And Monster Hunter Wilds, I think, is a fairly good-looking game, but I'm not gonna say it's blow away where a 4060, which, again, isn't top of the line, but it's a fairly good GPU. You're talking 1080p, not real 60 FPS, it's frame gen 60 FPS, and medium graphics setting. That's insanity, you guys. That is absolutely absurd, and that's something that I think more people need to talk about. And I did a video a while ago when these system requirements dropped, and it made me a little bit concerned of how this game was going to turn out from a technical standpoint, and it looks like those concerns are now coming home to roost in the form of the beta not performing all that well for a lot of people. Now, ultimately, we'll see. Again, it's 3 months or so away, 3.5 months until the actual release of the game, and we'll see how that all turns out come closer to the release. But the fact is, right now, Black Ops 6 is out, Dragon Age Veilguard is out, and there's more interest in the Monster Hunter Wilds beta over on Steam. Now, Wilds and Veilguard are $60, $70 games. Wilds' open beta is free, but you get the idea. There's a lot of interest in Wilds, and I think to just give a bad impression on just the performance not being there and the game not running, that's unfortunate, but they do have the troubleshooting guide, and hopefully they'll remedy a lot of these issues in the coming days, and hopefully in the coming months, maybe they'll do another beta test. That would be quite great to give us a little bit more confidence in the PC performance. But that's gonna do it for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below, and as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.